What is going on, YouTube? I am your host, Leon Gunstill, and welcome to the League of Extraordinary Assholes at E3. I'm joined here today with Lord Nurgle, the Harasser Women, and that Norwegian guy. How are you both doing today?
And this motherfucker gets my name wrong again.
Innocence unknown. Fine. You want to be
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It is Nurgle. Go ahead. Go ahead, Norwegian.
Okay, so this month, reason why I've been doing streams in a long time is just random bullshit and stuff like that. So I'm back at it now, and I might be doing it more often. I'm not sure yet. But right now we are covering the Bethesda press conference, E3 press conference. We're going to be covering that. There's a lot of rumors coming out. There's a lot of, and I'm hoping some of them are true. It's almost proven that Wolfenstein's going to get a sequel. We kind of know that from this conference.
Well, I think the biggest rumor right now is the RPG that has been there's been talks of a new RPG from Bethesda called, what was it,
Starfield. It's Starfield. Let's say it like this: codename Starfield. We're not sure what the name is. We knew for a while, sure even after Fallout 4 came out, like even before they were about to release Fallout 4, we knew they had an IP. They registered an IP for a space game. There's rumors going around for that for quite a while, so I wouldn't be surprised if they release it today.
The rumors they're saying about this game is the fact that it's set in the Fallout universe, but it's set way in the future after the events of Fallout 4 and Fallout New Vegas. So it's like it's basically you can explore, it's space explorations, kind of sort of set in the Fallout universe. That's the big rumor. And
supposed to be like,
hey Norwegian, I gotta say this: you're breaking up really bad. You might want to try to just hop out and hop back in.
Yeah, your audio's a little off, but
I'm sorry, it's just a little hard to hear you. That's all. I'm not trying to be a dick.
Yeah, you're just cutting in. Best way to describe it is you're fuzzy coming in. I'm not sure what happened. You were fine before Nurgle. Oh, he's gone. Let's see if it works now. But yeah, we've all been looking. Me and Norwegian both have been waiting for. I mean, I'm gonna put it like this: how is it now?
Testing.
Good.
Much better than what we had a minute ago. You were really bad a minute ago.
Yeah, like what me and Carl were there earlier today, and we both saw earlier today. What was it called? Not Bethesda.
Microsoft conference.
Microsoft. We were watching off air the Microsoft stream, and by God, it was a really good stream. I'm not lying. I'm not kidding. That was a great stream, or that was a great.
What I liked about it is that, it clearly shows that they should have put Phil Spencer in charge of the Xbox One from the beginning, because Don Matrick was a disaster for Xbox. And it's like...
You can say that like 15 more times, and I would completely agree with you. Jesus Christ. Phil Spencer... Go ahead, man. I'm sorry. I didn't even see it, so go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say, Phil Spencer basically just came out and said, this is the new console we're having. This is how powerful it's going to be. And they talked about the consoles for 10 minutes. Then they went on to introduce game after game after game after game. It was like 40 games. It was exclusive games. There were indie games that looked really cool. It was all games. None of that media bullshit. It was strictly focused on games. I mean, Jesus, it was so many games, and they were talking about so much stuff. It was like, damn, if you're an Xbox player, you have a lot of cool shit that is coming your way. And I'm thinking, this is the best showing I have seen from Microsoft in a long time. And I know I am a Sony guy at heart, but I have to say I like the fact that there is competition. I like the fact that they are bringing games, because I just want to see good games. I don't really give a shit which platform they're on. I just want to see good games, and they had that in spades.
Do you think that Sony is going to respond by doing something like a PS5, because the Scorpio is pretty much a new console altogether, correct?
Yeah. It is,
but it's basically a new console that has the backwards compatibility for Xbox One, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. But here's the thing. Here's the big difference between what Sony did with the PS4 Pro and what Xbox is doing now with Scorpio. Because the PS4 Pro is basically just a slightly more powerful PS4. Let's be honest here. It's not that big of a difference between the PS4 Pro and the regular PS4. They tweaked some things. They have tweaked a few things with the hardware, but that's about it. But the biggest thing, the biggest thing difference here is that Sony claimed that oh no, we can't run all the games in full 4K, and Microsoft just came out and said we can run this at 4K
12
at 60
gigabytes of GDDR5.
Yeah, listen, this is the important part. This is what people care about. They showed Forza 7 running at 60 frames per second in 4K. And I'm thinking that is shit that most PCs are not able to do.
I know.
And I'm going, Jesus Christ, to run those games, run a game like Forza at stable at 60 FPS and 4K. I think a lot of developers are very excited right now, but I'm also a little skeptical because I think the price point of the Xbox One Scorpio was a little expensive. But when I looked at the specs, I'm thinking, yeah, if you're a hardcore gamer and you want the best console out there right now, then the Scorpio is probably the one you're going to go for. And they also gotten a lot of people on board with releasing 4K patches for their older Xbox titles, and a lot of third-party people will release 4K patches. So and keep in mind, this is real 4K we're talking about, not the Sony kind of sort of 4K, as Sony call it, but actual 4K. So if you have a big television that supports 4K, you're gonna have these games are gonna look good. But they also said for anybody with a regular 1080 TV, you are still gonna tell the difference. And so that I think Sony really just fired off a big warning shot to Sony. But here's the thing, Microsoft sort of had the advantage over Sony because now Sony have presented their stuff. So Microsoft was fully aware of what Sony was doing. So Microsoft sort of went into their little think tank and said, okay, we need to get a leg up hardware-wise. And I think they just did. That's my summary of the conference, basically.
Well, you know what? I'm wondering how Sony's going to actually react to this all, because that's interesting. It's very fucking interesting what they're going with there.
Also, one interesting point from the Microsoft conference: no VR, not a mention of it.
Nope.
It's about time they kind of ditch that shit, because the VR stuff, my God. I'm sorry, but VR is not the future of gaming. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think that's where the future lies.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's interesting because the question is now, because the Sony conference is tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, and Sony has invested so much money into the VR. They invested a lot of money into the PlayStation VR. And a lot of people are now asking, where the hell are the games for this thing? I think the PlayStation VR is essentially the new Vita. It's basically they're going to slowly kill off the product unless they actually can get developers on board with it.
Here it is, guys. It's starting.
Well, you guys keep me informed on what's going on it, because I'm not going to be watching. I'm going to be practicing Injustice 2 because I'm trying to learn some new shit.
Bastard.
Dude, I learned some interesting stuff about Supergirl, and I'm going to tell you, dude, it's fucked up what you can do with this chick. Apparently, she is supposed to just be quick and flying around your head like a fucking gnat. She's supposed to be annoying as fuck. But go ahead. Continue.
Okay, right now they're just only on the entrance.
I'm
playing Breath of the Wild while I'm watching the Bethesda stream, so...
I was masturbating.
I got a Nintendo Switch, so I got Breath of the Wild, so I decided I'm actually play Breath of the Wild.
They're just showing them. They're just showing a montage right now of all the games that were released the last 2 years.
I really hope they. I hope
Come
this.
on.
I do hope this.
Bethesda Land.
I saw that. I saw that. That was hilarious.
Okay.
They actually set up an amusement park. They actually did it. Set it up outside of that conference hall. They have a Ferris wheel and everything. Eric Kane from Forbes tweeted that out. I just want a new Wolfenstein.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll talk about that some other time. Anyway, yeah. Just make sure you let me know all about
Wait a second. Who's coming out first? I don't know who the hell that is.
Quiet. Vice President of PR and Marketing. Yay.
Oh, boring. Boo. Where's Todd Howard saying it just works?
all right. Let me. Can one of you link me the stream, please, for the
Okay.
for the conference, so I can at least.
It's in it's in Skype group right now.
Gotcha. I got it.
You know what? I would love to see them put Fallout 4 on the Switch.
Now they're talking about Doom.
Doom. AKA Grand Peralta Simulator.
I still haven't played Doom.
I'm gonna
Dude, you've got to play that one.
When there's a sale, Nurgle, let me know when it's on sale for like.
It's on sale now. It's really fucking cheap. It's like $20 on PSN.
Oh, I want to get on PC.
Yeah, I don't blame you for wanting to get it on PC either. It's very well made for PC.
Right now, I paid way too much money on the Nintendo Switch, so I paid for everything altogether. It's like $400 I spent on this thing.
Now he's talking about modding and mods.
You have nothing on mods, you jackasses. Only we mod.
Well, they are honoring modders, Leon.
I know they are.
Oh, no. No.
No! Go to hell! Go to hell!
Not the VR. Come on.
Please only talk about it for a couple of minutes. Please only talk about it for a couple of minutes.
Look, this is about as bad as, like, remember last time when they did this shit?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Why are people excited, you dumb fucks?
They were paid to clap. Kind of like, remember Microsoft did that? The announcement of Xbox One? They paid a bunch of people to clap.
Or maybe they hired Zoe Quinn to course them to saying and clapping.
Oh yeah, the HTC Vive, the glasses nobody can afford.
Yeah, and not even my PC's capable. Not even a 970.
That's Doom.
Yeah, in VR.
Oh, Doom in VR.
That's kind of cool. I won't lie. It'd be cool to play that in VR. But
you know what? I'm gonna say it like this: if it's a luxury item, I'm gonna say it like this for gamers. It's a luxury item. It's not even a necessity gaming item. And it's like I'm playing the Nintendo Switch right now. This is the first time I ever played a console-style handheld. And actually,
okay, I kind of want to play Doom now.
Oh my God.
Dude, you have no clue how fun Doom is. If you're doing yourself a disservice not playing this game.
So it's like, oh, by the way, one thing we got to talk about though. Me and Carl saw it earlier today. Orc Murder Simulator 2.
Shadow of War, Middle Earth.
We saw it. They showed that earlier today. I want Nurgle's opinion on that one.
I didn't get to see Shadow of War yet, but I love Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah, how Ralph calls it, Orc Murder Simulator. Oh, look, Fallout 4 VR.
Yeah, please only talk about VR for 5 minutes. Please only talk about VR for 5 minutes. I don't want to hear about VR. Fuck
I
off.
do not want to see Todd Howard anywhere near this conference, or so help me. We will burn down Bethesda. I'm just kidding.
Take him hostage.
Yeah. We love Todd Howard. Us in the gaming industry loves Todd Howard. He's not hated.
It's like hate until they announce Wolfenstein and all is forgiven.
Yes. You will be forgiven when you announce Wolfenstein or Starfield. If Starfield is real, oh my god, you will literally be the new deity of gaming industry.
Yo, have you played the New Order?
No, I have not played the New Order.
Oh, that's a good one.
I never got to play
Wolfenstein. You haven't played
Wolfenstein.
Oh my god! If there was like a share thing with like games and stuff where you could share with your friends, I would definitely share Wolfenstein. Go to hell.
No, enough about VR. Let's move on.
I'm fine with them doing a quick trailer on this, but like, I think it's kind of cool if they're doing the Doom thing. I think that's cool.
VFR? Why are they calling it VFR? Virtual FM reality?
I don't know.
This is by far the weirdest press conference I ever seen. Elder Scrolls Online. Blah.
I played it once. I don't like it.
Nobody's excited for Elder Scrolls Online. Stop lying.
Elder Scrolls sucks. I'm sorry. It's a terrible game online. It really is. I don't care for it. It's just not my gig. I don't really like mini RPG games in general. I think it's kind of dumb.
As long as Todd Howard makes it work, right?
I guess.
Todd Howard needs to make it work. But Todd Howard, make it work.
Let's be serious. Let's be serious. You know what motherfuckers want. You and I both know what motherfuckers want from Elder Scrolls. We want a trip back to Morrowind using the current engine. That's what we all want.
Yep.
Nobody wants all this other shit.
Oh god, that online sucked. I tried it once and I played it and I just like, you know what? I'm not going to play this anymore. Like, I bet Todd Howard was like, "What did you do to my baby?" Like to the guys online. You know what? I gotta say, I love the music Elder Scrolls does. The Elder Scrolls music. I like that music. It's like one of my favorite compositions in video games.
This game is absolutely terrible. It's the worst RPG MMO I have played in a while. I don't like this game at all.
I've heard it was pretty bad. I heard it really lacked in a lot of areas that it should have been better in. I don't know. I mean, the problem is MMOs can't really compete these days.
Gabe Newell, please come out with Todd Howard, please come out with Gabe Newell and a crowbar and fix this whole thing. Like the PC gaming show from 2 years ago, everybody said, "Gabe Newell, please come out with the crowbar." And
the PC gaming show is in an hour.
What? Oh my! Who wants to watch a comedy? Who gives a shit?
At least they're acknowledging the mod community, and they're acknowledging the fact that basically they take the mod community, take their ideas, and put them in their own games in the future.
Yeah.
Don't lie. You already fucking know, man. Is how this shit works.
Todd Howard's like, hey, he tried claiming it was Minecraft that he got the idea from for the custom build. Instead, it was a Fallout New Vegas mod that he really got the idea from. I'm glad I don't see Silksworm Web on here anymore.
Okay, I found one of the weirdest things in Injustice 2 I've ever seen.
Okay.
It's something called AI Battle Simulator. So you have to you choose 3 characters to be your defenders, right? And then people can challenge you, so you can just sit there and watch the AIs face off with each other. It's kind of weird.
Nice way to gain XP.
I guess it's a good way to kind of grind when you don't feel like dealing with it, you know? I just think it's crazy. It's like, that's wild, man.
Why am I imagining Nurgle sitting by his TV, saying to the television, "Supergirl, go out there and do my bidding."
I am misogynizing Supergirl.
You're pressing her ass.
Dude, Supergirl's kind of cute in this game. I ain't even gonna lie.
I gotta say,
Nurgle. I saw one of the worst television shows I've seen in a while. I saw the Supergirl television show. It's bad.
Who gives a shit about Legends?
Is that the card game?
Yeah.
Is that the card
game?
Yeah. Nobody cares about that garbage.
You know what? Gwent was fine. Have you played Gwent yet? Gwent standalone was fine.
I'll be back, guys. I'm just getting a cup of coffee. I need it. It's fucking almost.
Yeah, you do.
6:15.
It's early.
6:15 here, man.
Yeah. I don't blame you, buddy. Okay. What the hell am I looking at?
I wonder if they're gonna. It's the card. It looks like the digital version of that card game that they're trying to sell. Like, remember they went forever on that shit, dude.
I remember that last year was like
last E3. They were just like pressing on that, and you're like, dude. Everybody's like, please shut up. We don't care about a card game.
Yeah, they spent way too much time. I didn't know what was longer, EA's, but the FIFA conference at EA. I call it the FIFA conference, not the EA conference. Oh, there's a new one. It's a Prison Break game, Nurgle, that EA made. It looks freaking awesome. You have to see it, man. I can't wait till Carl gets back in. He'll tell us what it's called.
I mean, I like Elder Scrolls, but I mean, come on. No one cares about card games.
I don't want to play cards. I want to play.
You got that right, Mike. Who gives a shit about cards?
I want to kill. I want to go out and kill the Thalmor. Hey, look, Skyrim again.
Micah, Half-Life 3 is not going to happen. We all know it.
What? Oh my god, I see a werewolf. Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Are they still trying to convince us to buy the Hearthstone ripoff?
I don't know what they're showing. It looks like some Skyrim thing.
It's a card game.
Oh my god!
It's the digital card game.
Yay.
Woohoo!
Okay, enough of Legends.
Fucking card games.
You know what?
Coming 2017 at the end of this fucking month. No one cares.
Coming, who gives a shit this month?
Okay, if this is their entirety of this presentation of what they're showing off, I'm going to be annoyed, because this is gay.
Yes! The Switch version. I do want to. I like
Skyrim's going to come to Switch?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't think that was even possible.
Are you kidding me, Nurgle? The Switch can handle it. I'm playing it right now. I could see Skyrim being handled. If Breath of the Wild could be on this, Skyrim easily could.
Exactly. Micah just said the same. He's like, what? He's like, what?
Really? A Zelda costume?
Fucking
inside Skyrim?
Okay, that's cool, though. I will admit, that's cool. But come on, dude. Skyrim.
A Zelda costume in Skyrim? Yes! We want that! A lot of us want a Zelda costume in it.
Skyrim.
Can I just point out
on Switch? Isn't that Breath of the Wild?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Can I just point out one thing? The shitty battery life of the Switch, if you're using it as a handheld.
It's not that bad. let me put it like this.
Hours.
Yeah, I know it is. It definitely is 3 hours, but it's still.
I'd say 3
like if
hours.
you're in a car,
if
you're like traveling in a car by train or plane or something like that, by train or something like that, there's ways to charge it. Since it's USB-C charging, it's easy to get the chargers for it.
Dishonored 2 DLC.
BRB.
I want Wolfenstein, goddammit. I want to kill Nazis.
This is a terrible presentation, by the way. Can we just admit that?
Is. It's the weirdest press conference.
Okay, was Dishonored 2 even any good? I never got to play it.
It's okay, but the PC version was a disaster. The PC version released as a broken state. I mean, that game didn't. I mean, people with super rigs had frame rate issues. You know, Total Biscuit was talking about that. He's running two 1080s, and he had issues. It's not a bad game. It's just that I had a shitty experience trying to make it work. The guys at Arcane really fucked up the PC port for it. I mean, it's not bad, but it's nothing too, magical about it either.
So, what's going on now?
Dishonored 2 DLC.
Oh. So nothing, really.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm. God damn it, Bethesda. So what is Dishonored about anyway?
It's set in this Victorian-esque steampunk world.
Oh.
I don't care. Wolfenstein, come on.
Bring Wolfenstein. At least let us live our dreams of killing Nazis. Let's live our fantasies of killing Nazis. Please let us do that. Oh. This game. Quake.
I'm sorry. Let's see if they change anything. But personally, I felt like Quake Champions was not enough. It just didn't bring anything new back to the table. I understand it's a resurrection of an old series, but I played the beta through it. You can ask the people to watch my stream. I did not like it very much. I was like, I think we could have had something better here. Like, seriously.
I heard a lot of rumblings about Quake Champions. Some people really dislike that.
It just... Look, after you play, like, stuff that they put out today, like Overwatch even, you look at it and you go, okay, what's new here? Nothing. It's nothing new at all. I mean, yeah, maybe it's mainly for the old-time fans, but this one is just, I didn't like it. If they bring something new to the table, if they actually make it better, sure, I'm down. But this just, I don't know.
You know what? They're saving the best for last, I think. That's why they're keeping us pissed off. They don't give off Fallout or any of those games. They didn't give Fallout first. I mean,
yeah,
they want
see what I'm looking at here? Like, seriously, that's all the game is. You have to go get... What? You have to find an item all the time. You have to get your weapon. You do not get it's not like Overwatch where you pick a character or anything. You have to go find a weapon every time. The abilities and all that shit that the characters have don't really do much for you. I don't know. It's just, to me, not that great.
If that's all I see of BJ Blazkowicz this conference, then I'm going to be pissed off.
Bethesda, like, why would they even have a press conference if they're not giving us games? Because let's face it, these aren't games.
Can I just agree with Nurgle that this presentation sucks?
So far?
Yeah.
No one's going to play it!
Yeah, people are gonna play it. I know some hardcore Quake
people are gonna
fanatics.
play the shit out of Quake. Trust me, this is gonna do
yeah.
well. But I don't feel like it's gonna sell as well as they expected it to be. I don't feel like it's gonna be the success that they want out of it.
It really shows that John Carmack really is not involved in any of this.
Well, John Carmack never cared about storyline or anything like that. He only cared about making new experiences that worked, like one-upping the previous game they did. And Quake is a good game. Don't get me wrong. I like Quake, but I'm just not into what Quake Arena was giving me. It just didn't, or Quake Champions, it just didn't feel like
new game.
Shit. What is this?
What are we looking at?
Evil Within 2, I think.
Oh. Yeah,
Evil Within was a good game.
And this is the sequel. It's been rumored that they were making a sequel, and this may be it.
Holy shit, that looks pretty good. So what? I never played Evil Within, so...
It's sort of like set in a mental hospital, and you have like this monsters and shit from another dimension. It's kind of a weird story. You kind of have to play it to understand it, but I thought it was okay. I thought it was okay. It's from the guy that originally made the first Resident Evil game.
Oh, so like a real
horror
game.
It's like Resident Evil 4, actually, if you want to compare it to anything. It
so
plays
it's
very
like a real
similar.
Horror game.
Yeah.
So it's an actual OG horror, not like a...
I believe it's Mikami, that's his name, who made this game, and he made Resident Evil 1 and 2. I could be wrong. This could be a completely different game, but I'm betting it's Evil Within 2. Yeah, it looks like it.
I'm not objecting to it. Enough with the Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Stop watching the live chat, Leon. You're gonna drive yourself insane. The live chat on E3 streams is all cancer.
Pretty much.
I agree with one of the emojis, the angry face and the gun pointing towards it. I agree with that emoji a lot on these streams. Is that a little dark?
The only thing I don't like about some of these cinematic trailers is some of these cinematic trailers are just so goddamn long.
Yeah. Yeah. How long is this thing going to go? Jeez. It hasn't even gone on for 20 minutes. Usually these last like, what, an hour and a half usually? Give us something.
It's Darkman, the game.
Look at that. It's them trying to impersonate Mass Effect 3.
No, it's Darkman starring Drake from Uncharted Fortune. Guy looks like Drake. I'm sorry. He looks like fucking Nathan Drake.
Starring the most annoying scene from Mass Effect 3.
I see her. Yeah, I agree. Nostalgia is the greatest way to exploit the customers. Very much so. God. What are we looking at? Yep, it's the Evil Within 2. I'm surprised they're getting a sequel to that because it didn't sell as well as they wanted it to.
No, it was almost a flop by gaming industry standards.
It's dark by the look of it.
Cool. That's kind of cool. They're releasing it on the Friday the 13th. This year, that was surprising.
When
Nice.
Friday the 13th? When is it releasing?
Friday the 13th, October.
Oh.
You know what? Bethesda always does those types.
That's awesome.
Jeez, that is really dark. Friday the 13th on October. What? Don't tell me. Wolfenstein.
And then 2 Nazis will pop out of nowhere and blow her head off. What the fuck is this? Wonder Years?
I don't even know anymore.
What in the fuck is going on here? Oh, I see. This is going to be Lassie, the video game.
Yeah, it's Wolfenstein.
Yes.
What the fuck is that thing?
It's the Wolfhound from Wolfenstein.
Oh, man.
The truck is dead.
Seriously, they didn't have that much of a press conference of Bethesda. Or maybe they're going to have more announcements coming up. Who knows?
Oh, the story in Wolfenstein is that the Germans have won the war.
Yeah, I like
What?
where they went with the new one.
German or else.
Why is the cat playing with the remote? I like where they went with this though, because Wolfenstein really needed something.
Looks like Blazkowicz has been.
I didn't get to play New World Order. I heard it was so goddamn cool.
Oh, New World Order is amazing.
You gotta play.
You know what? The guy looks like John Cena, so I call it like John Cena on a murder rampage.
Oh, here he is, Blazkowicz.
Oh yes.
You know, they've made like fan theories that say that this guy is actually the Doom guy.
I wish. No, you know what? Let's make a new theory during our streams. It's actually Grandpa Routes. It's Warlord Routes.
It's Routes when he once served.
Routes punched Hitler so hard that he shot himself in the head. Anya. Oh, I thought, isn't that the one you dismember?
Yeah.
Carl?
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell happened to her? I thought she was dead.
No, she survived.
You killed her.
She survived. She talks to you at the end of the game.
Oh.
Oh, the clan. The fucking clan, dude.
What the hell?
It's set in America. Cool.
Well, I thought the last one was in America.
No, it wasn't. It was in Europe.
This is America.
And the moon.
Because the whole story is basically that the Germans have won the war and occupied both Europe and America.
Yeah, they beat America with nuclear weapons.
Why do I have a feeling? Why do I have a feeling this poor SS officer is about to have a really bad day?
Oh come on, he's just.
I'm loving where this is going. I've got to play the original New World Order now. I got to play.
Oh my god, yes. Oh yes.
All these characters.
Maybe this game will be what. Maybe this game will be what Homefront Revolution couldn't be, right? He has the advanced technology. Hey, look, it's a stereotype.
This is gonna be interesting. I kind of want to get this game now. Wow. Well, now.
Hey, it's Ralts.
A man literally too angry to die. He said Ralton is wartime waifu. Oh god, how much you want to bet we're gonna read like 20 articles from like Kotaku and The Verge and all that saying, "Look, it's a game for alt-righters."
Yeah, which is about killing Nazis.
Yeah.
How would you want to bet it's coming? Come on, you know it.
Yeah, bro. I just want a release date.
I know you're like, I don't care anymore. I want I'm gonna buy this anyway, just because it looks badass.
You have to play the first game.
Yes, Nurgle. That is the one you have to play, trust me.
Oh. Shooting Nazis. Ah. Oh.
It's Carl's wet dream. Kill Nazis.
It runs in the family.
Yeah.
Look, there is nothing more American ever than just shooting Nazis.
Yes.
Actual Nazis.
Real Nazis. Not the
not
the thing the liberals call Nazis. I'm talking about like the talking about
Antifa the game. Micah said it's Antifa the game.
Holy shit. Does this look like Doom, Nurgle?
It looks like, well, the new Wolfenstein was pretty much like the Doom game, you know. It was kind of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's releasing this year. Fuck yeah.
No shit.
Yes. All right.
I got some good shit coming in October here, man. Evil Within 2 and Wolfenstein 2.
How about that prison?
She's stabbing him in the dick. What the fuck? Alrighty then. Was that like their entire presentation?
I don't know.
Yes.
I love the fact that the clan is in there.
That was interesting that they showed that at least. I was like, that's kind of cool. Because it makes perfect sense that you would see the clan in a Wolfenstein world.
What's going on? Is it buzzing out on you too?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, great.
looked like Starfield was bullshit.
Yep. I wasn't surprised.
So what? They're not going to announce? I thought they were going to announce that Starfield shit.
We thought they were.
I mean, they have some good shit coming, but I mean, with a sequel to Wolfenstein, I mean, they've been on point with the single player first person shooter genre so far, but I'm not really impressed by most of this. The only thing I saw that was interesting was a sequel to Wolfenstein. I could care less about Dishonored 2. Yeah, GameSpot, you can go fuck off. You don't even like games.
Okay, let's just discuss the bullshit we saw. This was not better than Microsoft. Not at all.
This was
Microsoft, unless Sony has a good one coming up, I'm going to say Microsoft has the best conference of the year, or of the C3 so far. Unless Sony...
Well, Sony usually has good conferences. I mean, they have had some pretty strong conferences these last 3 years. I mean, it's been Sony's show all the way. But I'm looking at the Sony. But let's talk about Bethesda's for a moment. This was not their strongest conference. I mean, it was like the one game that we kind of sort of knew was going to come out was Wolfenstein, and everybody was waiting for Wolfenstein. That is what most people were hoping for, and I was hoping for. I'm satisfied that they came up with this.
I would have loved to see Starfield. I wonder if they did have it and they just delayed it because everybody expected it to come out, but you know what, they probably...
But I will give Bethesda credit for one thing, because this is something you rarely see at E3 these days. All the games they talked about will be out this year. That is
interesting, because you don't ever see that shit.
Rarely. So I was like waiting for a release date for Wolfenstein, and then I see October 27, 2017, and I'm going, yeah, fuck yeah, it's out this month, out this year.
Yeah, that's what it does best. It's like they're not like Square Enix were like saying, "Oh, we have Kingdom Hearts 3 coming," and then they show the same trailer every year.
Yeah, so I like that. I like that Bethesda is like, we don't want to show. Bethesda seems to be the kind of company that doesn't really show previews for games that are far away into the future. They'll show them when they're ready to release.
Mm-hmm.
That's they did that with Fallout 4. Remember, they didn't show Fallout until they didn't even announce it at one of their conferences until they were ready to release it only 4 months later.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that seems. So I'm not going to criticize Bethesda. I mean, we don't know what they're working on. I mean, next year they could finally be ready to talk about something. But I think that's just how Bethesda chooses to do it. They don't want to announce things way ahead into the future, kind of like what Square Enix does with.
Oh my God! There's one thing they did is they're announcing the Creation Club, which is paid mods.
Yeah.
I hope the modding community gives them the middle finger, because most of the modders hate the create like a lot of us modders for PC, the ones who love modding for the PC, we won't play Midas anymore. I won't play any of his because he tried taking advantage of it. He took it down from Nexus and put it on Steam Steam work. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah,
he tried putting it there, and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna charge people for this mod now.
Okay, I'm just looking at the conference schedule for E3. What the fuck is next? Okay, we got the Bethesda conference out of the way. Now we have Devolver Digital having their own conference for some reason, and then there's no more conferences until I think I think the next conference, the Sony conference will be
tomorrow.
Will be no, it'll be Monday in New York time, 9 p.m. New York Eastern Daylight.
Okay, so it'll be earlier.
Yeah, it's earlier. For me, it's going to be 3 in the morning. So.
Damn.
But I'm not. But I'm gonna watch the Sony conference. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bother seeing the Ubisoft conference because I'll probably be asleep while the Ubisoft
yeah, at least
conference.
we know. At least we saw the new Assassin's Creed game. That looked pretty good.
I mean, what the hell? What the hell do Ubisoft have anyways? Besides, you have Far Cry, but everybody knows about that. There's nothing interesting. Ubisoft have usually been. They were talking about like this Rayman Rabbids game combined with Mario for the Switch. Don't care.
No.
But I'm happy with Wolfenstein. I really appreciate the fact that Wolfenstein was announced. So I'm looking forward to that game.
Yeah, I am too. I think whoever so quote unquote leaked what's it called that
Starfield shit.
Starfield.
Maybe Starfield is just very, very, very underdeveloped right now.
If it is true, like they went into like if the rumors are true, like the leaks are true, they went into full development last year. It's going to take them another year.
I'm so getting this game.
What game? Oh, yeah. Wolfenstein?
Yeah, I mean...
what was that Prison Break game called again?
I forgot.
There's one that EA did, and it looked pretty interesting. It's like a co-op break out of prison game.
By the way, I want to say something about Wolfenstein to Nurgle. Yeah, Nurgle, if you check out the old marketing from the first Wolfenstein game, that marketing campaign was insane. They had like old Beatles songs, except they were sung in German.
Really?
Yeah. And they had like a football game commercial where there was a football player who cheated, and then a referee, a soccer player who cheats or breaks the rules. Then the referee comes out with a Luger and points it at his head and shoots him.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find that clip. It's fucking amazing. Soccer, Wolfenstein.
What was that New Order one that you're talking about?
Yeah,
that was New Order, right?
Yeah. Here, okay.
We were talking about Postal 2 earlier today because I was playing it, and we were talking about Postal, the movie, being the most politically incorrect movie.
Oh, it was. I actually like that movie.
How the fuck do I?
Okay, the only thing I care about is Sony is Naughty Dog. Yes, I agree. What do you guys
Naughty
think?
Dog is probably... Well, Naughty Dog's their best developer. I mean, to be honest.
Let's just face it. Yeah. Well, I would love to see Guerrilla Games come out with something new. A few others.
Dude, they just finished Horizon. They don't have anything yet.
I mean, Horizon was damn good. I loved Horizon.
But I can tell you one game that won't be at E3, or who knows, it may be, but I don't think it is. That is I think that is Death Stranding, that is being worked in conjunction with
Kojima.
Yeah. By the way, Nurgle, take a look at this video I sent you. It's the Wolfenstein soccer commercial. Take a look at it.
Can I see it? Send it to me as well.
I'll take a look. I think I've seen this thing before.
All right. So, final thoughts on Bethesda. How terrible was it this year?
It wasn't like it was. I think the expectations were so damn high. I sort of only expected Wolfenstein, which I got, so I'm kind of happy with them for that. But I still think like the whole Bethesda land stuff they were doing was absolutely ridiculous. The presentation of their conference was awful. They spent it felt like they rushed through a lot of checkpoints. Check, check, check. Car game. Check, check, check. It was like, yeah, nobody gives a shit about the VR. Most people don't give a shit about the VR because most people I know don't have the money to buy a fucking HTC Vive.
Oh yeah, I've seen this trailer.
I'm gonna look at it right now. So what do you think, Nurgle? Same thing, or?
I was, for the most part, underwhelmed by what I saw. Yeah. I mean, there was some good stuff to see. I'm happy to see that they're continuing on with Evil Within, because that was a good game. It was one of those games that a lot of people didn't expect to do well. Anyway, it didn't do well, and they actually decided to continue with it. So I'm glad they did. Evil Within 1 was a good game, regardless of what a lot of people want to fucking say. It was good. But Evil Within 2, it looks kind of interesting. It looks like it looks a little less Japanese than the first one did. Let's put it that. Let's just be serious. I really like where they're good. I don't care for VR and the stupid card game. I don't give a shit about Elder Scrolls Online. Stop fucking trying to force feed me this garbage, Bethesda. Nobody cares about that shit. Shut up. No one wants to see it. Nobody cares. Go ahead and make Elder Scrolls 6 already. God damn it. Go ahead. I'm upset that this Starfield thing didn't get shown off any. I was expecting something on it. I'm glad to see that we have a Wolfenstein 2 showing the whole world of Wolfenstein in America. That's going to be interesting. I love that. I love the retelling of Wolfenstein. I love how it's all about how after World War II, Germany took over. I like it. But
well, the new order basically. Well, the new order is basically about Blazkowicz, going around tearing up Europe, and he's basically gets together with a bunch of people and starts a resistance movement in Europe. And but I highly recommend you play the new order, Nurgle, and also get the expansion pack, the Old Blood. Because the Old Blood is sort of like the prequel to the New Order. It takes place during World War II.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The Old Blood takes place during World War II?
Yeah, while the New Order takes place in the 60s. The New Order starts in World War II, but then Blazkowicz is hurt and put in a hospital, and he sleeps for 9 hours, and 9 years, and he wakes up in the 60s.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, yep. So the events in Wolfenstein: The New Order mainly take place in 1960s Germany and Western Europe. So
okay.
So that's why you have the Beatles music. You have like the Beatles songs that are sung in German.
I love how the soccer player, just gets kicked and he just he cheats, and then the ref is like, I ain't gonna have any of this. I'm gonna shoot him. Yeah, I expect that to be what a Nazi would do.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. But looking at how soccer is played in Europe in general, we need a referee like that. Just come out with a fucking 9mm and blow his head off.
Gotta say, the Luger is probably one of the most beautiful guns. One of the most beautiful pistols ever made.
I fired one. It's also a fucking annoying weapon.
Really?
Yeah, it's a bitch to handle. And it jams easily. There's a reason why the Germans replaced the Luger with the P-38.
Luger was not the best. I get it.
No, they replaced the Luger with a Walter P-38, and the reason is that the Walter P-38 could handle almost anything. You could throw. It was a reliable pistol. While the Luger was over-designed and over-complicated, and that's not something you want to have in the field. So, but anyways, looking at it from now, no, this was not Bethesda's strongest showing, but I am damn glad to see Wolfenstein sequel. That is exactly what I wanted out of the conference, and I'm not as disappointed because I sort of realized that Starfield was not going to happen because it was a lot of speculation there. But at the same time, I got Wolfenstein, so I'm happy.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting Starfield, and plus, we have a lot more games coming out this year. We have Battlefront coming out. We have what else do we have? We have Star Wars Battlefront. We have Wolfenstein. We have a lot of shit this year.
We have Uncharted in August.
Yep. We have
a few postponed.
We have a lot of shit.
A few games have been postponed, but most of those games who have been postponed are set to arrive in the beginning of next year. And keep in mind, we're halfway through this year already. You know.
Yeah. So
very true.
This coming, let me put it like this: this coming fiscal year, I'm expecting to see things. Far Cry 5 is coming out, which looks pretty awesome.
It's only 4 months until Wolfenstein arrives. Yay!
Yep, and
well, there's a lot of cool shit happening. I mean, we have covered one of the big conferences now. We covered Microsoft's conference. Tomorrow is Sony. That will be the big conference. A lot of people, I'm calling it the big conference because that's the last of the big three. I mean, Nintendo is not really doing a lot this E3. They're just going to have one of their regular.
I'm not sure with Nintendo. I'm expecting to see them pull something out, but I'm gonna wait and see with Nintendo.
Here's what I want. Let's make a wish list. Here's what I really want from the Sony conference. I want a Bloodborne sequel. Please let there be a Bloodborne sequel.
Nurgle, what do you think?
I want a Bloodborne sequel, but I really don't think there's going to be a sequel to Bloodborne. I wish that there would be. I prayed for a Bloodborne sequel, but I don't think we're going to get it because Miyazaki has said in the past, he said straight up, I'm done making Souls games. I don't want to make any more. I've done all that I can do there, and now I'm just kind of rehashing everything I've done before. But at the same time, he has said, and I quote, he has said, he is not against other people taking over and doing it. He has no problem with another group of people coming in and making another Bloodborne game in the franchise. Problem I see with that is that's how we got Dark Souls 2. And Dark Souls 2, now a lot of people will tell you that they think it's the best Souls game. PvP-wise, yeah. But the problem with Dark Souls 2 was it was very subpar, very uncreative, and boring. I mean, your boss is like, okay, Souls 3 and Bloodborne had some of the most memorable boss fights ever.
Souls 2, God. Micah said, but that's how we got Metal Gear Survive.
Exactly. And that's the thing, though. In Souls 2, most of the bosses were big armored dude versus you. You know, and it was kind of stupid. Like, the enemies were just not interesting because of that. I mean, it had great environments. It had some cool atmosphere. It had some cool areas, but the enemies were just not doing it for me. And Bloodborne 2, if they keep, I mean, they could make a good one, but it's going to be hard without Miyazaki because Miyazaki was the guy that just really does it. I just don't, I want to see it, but I don't think it's happening.
Also, the Sony conference will be, the one thing that I think a lot of people want to see that I don't think we're going to see that much of is Last of Us 2. That is, I think a lot of people want to see more, but I don't think they're ready to show that much more. I'm hoping to see gameplay, but I'm not sure if we're going to see it. Also, Final Fantasy VII and Kingdom Hearts. We know Kingdom Hearts will not be shown until this year. It will be later on, they said. But yeah. I just want to see. I just want to see what the hell they're going to do because so much of the stuff have been. I mean, Sony conference lost a lot of steam after Kojima basically said that he's not going to show Death Stranding there.
Yep.
So I was kind of disappointed by that. So you have Uncharted, you have a lot of games that we already know about. And I'm hoping for some surprises. I'm hoping that we may finally get some more information about Final Fantasy VII Remake. Although, according to rumors, the first part of that game may not even be out until 2020.
Okay. Yeah, so anything else? Any final thoughts? Because I'm going to close the stream pretty soon. Shut it off pretty soon.
Fine.
No.
Okay.
I think
Ubisoft and right now, as of right now, Ubisoft and Sony are tomorrow. I don't know what else is going to be tomorrow.
Well, right now there's another press conference going on right now. That is Devolver Digital.
What? Let me give you 1 second here. I'm going to move over to that one and take a look and see what the hell is going on. That's a PC gaming one, right?
No, Devolver is not a PC gaming. They make a lot of indie games. They also make serious Sam games and a lot of that stuff. They're the guys who published Hotline Miami.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So there's nothing more to talk about. I think I'm gonna call it quits. I think I'm gonna shut the stream off right now, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream of basically a stream that rivaled that of the PC gaming show 2 years ago. I've been your host, Liam, that's still with Norwegian Guy and Lord Nurgle. I'll see you guys later.